for
with your
normally you
experience.
check the top-down
After all you've been
analysis.
through,
You
you
check
should
the
have
top-down
clarity about your
analysis.
direction, your purpose, your next
I'm
step.
working at the top-down analysis first. So
But what if that entire framework is built on a foundation of cultural mythology? What if the idea that humans are supposed to have it all figured out is one of the most damaging lies our society perpetuates?
this is the point of interest we'll be looking at.
Consider
So
this for a moment.
when the market
When you were 5 years old,
when the market
did anyone
gets
expect
to
you
here,
to
then we
know
look to
what you
either
wanted for
to
dinner
buy
next
to this
Thursday?
point. Then when it breaks
Of
from here
course
to here,
not.
then we look to set
Yet
to this
somehow,
point. Then we break, we can look
we've
to either buy,
created this
or then we break, we
bizarre
can just set to this
expectation
point. So you grab. So
that
now
by
we just have to
25,
go to
35,
lower time frame now
or
to
55,
then we'll now go
you
to
should
now
have
when we are
mapped
done we
out
change our
the
candlestick
rest
to
of your
normal
existence.
candlestick, then we expand
The
shades.
Buddha discovered something
We expand
revolutionary
shades.
2,500 years ago that directly challenges this assumption. He realized that the very desire for certainty, the grasping for solid ground in an inherently fluid world, is what creates our deepest suffering. Think about the last time you felt genuinely peaceful. I'm willing to bet it wasn't when you had every detail of your future planned out. It was probably a moment when you were fully present, watching a sunset, laughing with a friend, or simply breathing without agenda. That's because peace doesn't come from knowing where you're going. It comes from being comfortable with where you are.
So I feel like
Buddhism
this might
offers
be
something radical
a
that
liquidity
our
issue
achievement-obsessed culture struggles
because
to understand.
yes, we are backtesting and
The teaching of radical
we are trying
acceptance doesn't
everything, so
mean
we are not necessarily.
passive or giving up
The
on
reason to
growth.
backtest is to look for new
It means
patterns,
recognizing
identify
that
new
this
ways you can
moment,
see yourself. So it's not necessary. It's not to
exactly
really
as it
check
is, confusion
exactly
and all
what you were taught.
is
A lot of
already
people thought that
complete.
backtesting means checking everything. No,
Your
backtesting means
uncertainty
trying to see if
isn't
you can find other
evidence of
strategy in
failure.
different pattern. If there is another method of
It's
using your
evidence
strategy
of honesty.
and how you can. It's not
It
when
means
someone
you're
tell you
no
that
longer
this is how
pretending to know
you
things
draw
you don't
structural
know,
liquidity.
no longer
These are
performing a version
bro.
of
Everybody have
yourself
the way they do
that
their
was never
structural liquidity.
quite
Like me, now, I
authentic
draw
anyway.
some might even be join the structural. Might take
The
this as
Zen
like
tradition has a beautiful
so, and it
phrase
works
for
for
this
them. So you
state.
just have to realize
Don't
that is why
know
you
mind.
just have to know the cups and then
It's
you try to
considered one of
adapt.
the
Don't
most
just
precious things a human being
stick
can cultivate.
to what you are taught because you are
Not
taught that
ignorance,
something will go this way.
but
That
the
doesn't mean
wisdom
that
to
you just
recognize the limits
is
of what any individual
you will not
mind can
just change it.
truly
Okay,
grasp about existence.
there is break
When you're in
construction.
don't
I
know
don't think there is
mind,
a break
you're not
construction. Okay,
constantly
this is a
defending
break
outdated
construction.
beliefs about who you should be. You're not exhausting yourself trying to maintain an image that never quite fit anyway. You're free to respond to life as it actually unfolds, rather than as you think it should unfold. This creates space for something beautiful to emerge. Curiosity instead of judgment. Openness instead of resistance. The kind of presence that allows you to notice opportunities you would have missed while frantically trying to execute a rigid plan. But let's be honest about why this feels so threatening. We live in a culture that mistakes activity for progress,
I'm the motherfucker
plans
here.
for wisdom,
You guys,
and
hello guys,
certainty
I'm the motherfucker.
for strength.
See,
Admitting you don't know where you're going can
I'm
feel
trying
like
to go
admitting
and sell
failure.
down when this market hasn't break.
Consider the greatest innovations,
I'm not supposed to be
the
looking
most
for
meaningful
sell.
relationships,
I'm supposed to be
the
actually be looking
moments
for
that
buy
actually
to this point.
changed your life.
So
How many of them
look
went
what will
according
happen
to
now.
plan? How many emerged from
That is
periods
how
of
that you
uncertainty,
see. Chai God.
confusion, or what you might have called being lost at the
It's
time?
like I will stop trying new
Steve Jobs
things.
spoke about this
See,
when he
here is the
said,
social liquidity.
you can only connect the dots
Here is
looking backward.
Here is liquidity.
The computer science courses that seemed random at the time became essential to creating the Mac. The calligraphy class he took for fun revolutionized digital typography.
and this
The
is
period when
this
he
was a
was
sweep,
fired
see
from his
sweep.
own company
And I talk, this thing
led to some of
na
his
break of
most
structure. My mind they tell me
innovative
this thing na
work.
break of structure. Let me just I talk
What looked like detours
then
were actually the
imagine
path.
then here is see the break of
What
break
felt
of
like being
structure,
lost
social
was
liquidity,
actually being guided.
breakout block, liquidity, you see
There's an ancient
point of
story
this,
that illustrates this
see
beautifully.
our strategy.
A
Then
fisherman was
see
drifting down a
then
river in his
let's
small
target
boat
then
when suddenly
normally we
another
target
boat
3 risk
came
reward,
careening
then
toward
normally
him
we target
through the
3
morning mist.
is 2 3 is 2.
Move, he shouted. You're going to
Okay, this
crash
is the
into me.
place we are going to. This is our normal
But
point.
the
Let me
boat
just
kept coming,
let
faster
me put something here.
and faster,
Then
until it slammed directly into his vessel. The fisherman was furious. He stood up, ready to unleash his anger at the careless boater who had just ruined his peaceful morning.
see
But as the mist cleared,
see what
he saw that the
what,
other boat was empty.
see what I'm
It
telling
had
you.
simply
This thing
broken
now.
free from its mooring and was drifting with the current.
This thing now.
Immediately, his anger dissolved.
It will get to this point.
He simply pushed the
10.
empty boat
Okay,
away
let me
and
target is 9.
continued on his
I don't
journey.
use to target more than 9.
The Taoist sage, Chuang Tzu,
9, 8
who
and balance.
first told
Okay.
this story, asks us to consider
So let me check now. So
if all
along the road we
boats
might
that
see
crash
by
into us
along
in
the road.
life
So
are empty.
we don't necessarily
What if the circumstances that disrupt our plans, the people who disappoint us, the unexpected turns that leave us feeling lost, what if none of it is personal?
wait
What if feeling lost isn't something happening to you, but something happening through you? A natural movement of life that's trying to take you somewhere you couldn't plan your way to.
come on. Let me see a lie.
Think about it this way.
Let me see a lie. Let me see a lie.
Every tree that grows in the forest encounters obstacles, rocks in the soil, other trees blocking sunlight,
Okay,
storms that bend their branches.
you see there.
Does the tree spend its energy being angry at these obstacles? Does it feel like a failure when it has to grow around a boulder instead of through it?
So
Of course not.
I feel
The tree simply adapts. It
markets
finds a way around,
will come this side,
over, or through.
come this side.
Sometimes these adaptations create the most beautiful and distinctive shapes. The obstacles become part of the tree's unique character.
Then I feel this is
Your
our
periods of confusion might be
social
serving the same
liquidity,
function. They're forcing you to adapt,
break of structure,
to grow in directions you never would have chosen, but that
Liquidity
ultimately make you more resilient, more creative, more authentically yourself. This shift in perspective,
So is that year
changes
or yes? So
everything.
let's see where it comes.
instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin to ask, "What is this trying to show me?" Instead of resisting the
I
uncertainty,
thought I said this thing.
you
So
become
assuming
curious
you want to hold,
about
you
what it
like
might be
like
clearing
you are
space
good at you are swinging.
Buddhism
Just
teaches
generally
that what
this
we
thing
call
now. Just move
confusion
this
is
thing to
often
here
the
now.
mind's
Wow.
way of releasing old
Move this thing
patterns
now
that
to
no
here
longer
now.
serve us.
Wow.
Like a computer
That is how
carrying
people
cash,
flip. Oh, if you just
the
use
periods
Kanye
when
now, you
nothing
go just be
seems
like
clear
say,
are often
wait to
when the
this
deepest
thing don't turn say
reorganization
road. I know if you try
is
am, they
happening.
not bomb me where for kind
You know that feeling when you're trying to remember
me. I know if you
someone's
pursue
name,
10. I know if you
and
pursue
the harder you try,
6
the
tricks
more
reward for
elusive
flipping. No
it
go for bid. I
becomes.
rather do it for day trading. At the man.
But then later, when you're thinking about something completely different, the name suddenly pops into your consciousness.
But some
That's
people actually
because
do
your
see
mind
so,
was working
and
on
that
the
is
problem
you.
in the
If you can
background
do 6,
in ways that conscious
affect-
effort
to me,
couldn't access.
that is
Your
uncalculated
periods
risk.
of
If
confusion might be
I
serving
should
a
speak,
similar function.
it's
The
not uncalculated
answers you're
because
looking
guy
for might be
I
forming
believe
in
that
the depths of your awareness.
that
But they need
money you will
space
spend days
to
making.
emerge
If you are
naturally.
strategic, you can just make it in a day and rest.
You're not falling apart.
Instead of
You're
when you are
falling
like this
together
kind
in
of
a
that
new
step, you are guaranteed that that risk reward now
But this
is going to play
requires a
out. You're
fundamental
not
shift
capital
in
loss
how
lies.
you
When you
measure
don't
your
get confidence
worth.
for yourself, not capital
Our
carry
culture
on
teaches us to value ourselves based
eh,
on achievements,
well,
accumulations, and the
what do I
appearance
know?
of having our
I
act
know
together.
nothing. Damn it.
Buddhism suggests something entirely different.
Damn it.
Your worth isn't based on what you've figured out. It's based on your willingness to keep showing up,
if this thing
keep
just
breathing,
sees this next point,
to
I
keep
will
being
just be
present,
able,
even when presence feels uncomfortable.
you see, you
The
don't reach
most
that, you see, you don't reach that
profound
up. See.
spiritual teachers
Okay, when I
throughout
see it's
history
now.
share a common thread. They're not the ones who
So
figured everything out early and never wavered.
not 10, imagine
They're
even
the
go
ones who learned to
beyond 10.
find peace within
Just imagine,
uncertainty,
see, you can't get big
wisdom
size, can't say
in
this market will sell here, just
and
put
strength
better low size,
within
just go your house, go
vulnerability.
sleep like this. Just the
The
chill,
Dalai Lama
oh,
was
just the
forced to
chill,
flee his homeland as a young
Pexy.
man.
Go just
Thich Nhat
chill.
Hanh has exiled
I go
from
just
Vietnam
relax.
in his
I go
peace
so I go relax. You go to make
I
money.
urge you
Happy. If I come around on
through
yourself
intense
now.
fights of divorce that shattered her conventional life. Their wisdom didn't come from avoiding confusion and loss.
Okay.
It came from learning to transform those experiences into compassion.
I did
Your
tell
confusion
you.
isn't a bug in the system. It's a feature. It's your psyche's way of
confusion
refusing
is a
to settle for
feature.
answers that don't actually fit your lived experience. It's your inner wisdom saying,
Free chum
we
baba.
need to go deeper.
Hey, yaga.
Consider how arrogant it would be to assume that your individual mind,
This is a break
with
of
its
structure.
limited
You don't have
perspective
to.
and culturally conditioned assumptions, should be able to figure out the meaning and
So
direction
imagine now, yeah,
of an
now.
existence
Man, see, we just
that's part of
also
an
pump.
incomprehensibly vast and complex universe. When you really think about it, feeling lost is the only honest response to being a finite being in an infinite cosmos. It's humility, disguised as confusion. This doesn't mean you stop making plans or setting intentions. It means you hold them lightly. You recognize them as helpful tools rather than sacred contracts. You remain open to course corrections, unexpected opportunities, and the possibility that life might have a better plan than the one you've constructed. Think of your plans like a GPS system. When you're driving and the GPS says, recalculating route, you don't pull over and have an existential crisis. You trust that the system is finding a better path based on current conditions. Your periods of confusion might be life's way of saying, recalculating route. In Zen practice, there's a saying, don't seek the truth, just drop your opinions.
Don't seek the truth, just
Most
drop your
of what we
opinion.
call being lost is actually being attached to opinions about how our life should look. When those opinions no longer match reality,
Bro.
we suffer. But what if,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
instead of trying to force
Bye,
reality
guys.
to match your opinions,
I'm tired.
you became curious about what reality is actually offering? What if your confusion is just life's way of saying, pay attention?
Pay attention.